Good morning. Thank you for taking a few moments with me in the Word today. The last time we were together, we talked about how we have been designed to live from heaven to earth. As I said, much of the church world is trying to reach from earth to heaven, but we found that we were raised up together with Jesus and seated at his right hand, and so we are called to rule at his side over the circumstances of life here. In John chapter 17, where Jesus is talking to the Father, he tells him in verse 18, "As thou hast sent me into the world, even so have I also sent them into the world." In other words, Jesus, as he's praying for you and me, now how many of y'all know that Jesus gets his prayers answered? He was praying for you and me, and he said that as the Father, just like the Father sent him into the world, he sends us into the world. How did the Father send Jesus into the world? He sent him into the world equipped with miracles, equipped with the giftings, equipped with the anointing. And the one thing I really want to highlight this morning is he always heard the Father's voice. He was always aware of the Father. Jesus said of himself that he only said what he heard the Father say, and he only did what he saw the Father do. So as he walked out his ministry in this earth, all throughout each day, he was hearing what the Father was saying and seeing what the Father was doing. Now, he said that's how he's sending you and I, where we can walk fully aware of our Father's presence and hear his voice, see in the realm of the Spirit what he's doing, and only say what we hear him say and do what we see him do, walking aware of our Father's presence. It goes on in verse 19, and he says, "And for their sakes I sanctify myself, that they also might be sanctified through the truth." I'm going to read that verse here. In the Passion, it says, "And now I dedicate myself to them as a holy sacrifice, so that they will live as fully dedicated to God and be made holy by your truth." Now, holiness is not how long or short your hair is, whether you wear makeup or not, or jewelry or not. Holiness is a separation unto God. And Jesus is letting us know that because he laid himself down as a holy sacrifice for you and I, we can now enter into his ability, that grace, to live holy and separated unto him. And it's in that place of separation that we hear his voice and we see what he's doing. We're aware of his presence. So, child of God, you and I, we are called to live from heaven to earth, aware of the Father's presence, hearing his voice, and seeing what he's doing, so that we can say and do the same thing. How exciting is that? What a privilege and what a great invitation. I love you so much, and I look forward to being with you on Monday.